Yeah, okay, you guys can hear me? Awesome. I think my internet dropped for a moment. I think we're back. Join the streaming chat again. Hey, internet's back up again. Welcome back, everybody. What happened? I think my internet just dropped. Because something my internet, it seems like it acts like it's disconnected. But if I just put my computer to sleep and wake it back up again, then it finds the internet again. THK, could you mute yourself when you're not talking? Because when I'm recording, it's probably going to go through. Okay, so... Oh yeah. So, recording the Elder Guardian, talking about Ender Dragon. Anything else that we missed down here? Oh, yeah, we'll also talk about the Wither, which is down there. And then I'll probably end by talking about the advancements. We're looking at them. And then maybe I'll make a little cinematic of spawn here. Oh, I didn't even see this here. So I made a nice little building. Put in redstone doors. Kind of near the ship. I think this is a different update suppressor. Another one we had, if I recall. Oh, this is losers. Oh, this is the string glitch. Okay. I was making a mini game district at some time. Huh. This must be like a... Oh, this must be a converter. Or item converter. Convert concrete items. Hey, Jello. Check the pin message. Oh, there's the letter. We had little bunk beds up here. Remove this. Wait, what was this? This isn't the sugarcane farm, is it? No, that's over here. There's some farm that someone made. Oh, it goes in the Hall of Technoblade. Huh. Made by house chicken. Made a hall for Technoblade. Oh, this is operations for the team farm. I remember that. Kind of interesting to look back on different builds and stuff that got built around it. I remember at the very beginning we did make these iron farms, and then someone made some more of them. So we made this one to start with. Made more of them. Can't quite understand this. There's like a whole dome made out of... I suppose if you sat kind of here in the middle, you can kind of access them all. Oh, some of them are pointing in the right direction. Oh, they're actually... Some of them are actually named. Oh, there's a dollar shelf is there. Have a good one there, not found. Thanks for helping moderate. Oh, they're just storing their shulker boxes. Quite a lot of them. This is a house here? Oh, I think we did look at this house at one time. I remember how you supposed to get into it. This is where all the trees were planted. Very beginning. Okay, let's record the next bit. Welcome, Legend. Raised grid slideshow. Okay, where was the slideshow? Oh, because of the... You having a leg? Next is about to remember to not put so much stuff in spawn chunks. Or within render distance of spawn. Working on the final episode of Raised Grid. Anything else that we show, I'll probably stick in a previous episode. Okay, so we went down here. Push record. Audio sounds good for you guys, right? My Minecraft crashed. Crashed. I normally don't have this problem. Says software detected that the driver timed out has occurred. Not sure what that is. Okay, let me see if I can stop recording. Push record button, but now they won't let me unstop recording. Maybe if I exit out of the program. It's weird because there's not actually that much usage on the GPU, but it showed it went like really wacko right when it crashed. And of course, when Minecraft crashed. Let's load up Minecraft. Oh, Devilish is back in the chat. With that insane 22-month subscription. 2 months from double year worth of it. Okay. We're pulling up another Minecraft. I also crashed my Discord. Looks like. Can you guys even hear me? Up. Can you hear me? Okay. Numbers doesn't show up. Welcome in, Echo Wolf. Thanks for the raid. What was Echo Wolf doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you up to? Playing on the Raids Grid server. A normal Minecraft world with 99% of the blocks removed. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Thanks for the drink up. X Legend. Can someone let me know in the chat that you can hear me? Because my Streamlabs is not showing any audio. Echo was looking for armor trims. Ooh, did they get them all? We can hear you. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, I'm loading up Discord again. We got James coming in with the raid, and Brave is also coming in along with the raid. Thanks for giving a shout out to Echo Wolf. Very cool. Sounds like you're collecting the different new armor trims. It's crazy. Okay, let's see people in chat so they can hear me. It's awesome. We raided 2 mansions and an ancient city for armor trims. Really? So you did not find the mansion armor trim in the first mansion? That would be really bad luck if that was the case. Or were you just trying to get more than one? Yeah, we're playing in Raised Grid. Normal Minecraft world with 99% of the blocks removed, so we're left with 1% of them. Makes this crazy grid pattern. And we're getting every single item, mob, and advancement. currently doing a walkthrough of our accomplishments. Oh, my foot controller also crashed. I just had my internet die on me, and then I had my graphics card crash. Which Minecraft doesn't hardly use graphics cards, so that was kind of odd. Let me just double check other things that are also working. Okay, now you can see my foot controller and my hand controller working. Great. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We actually did acquire every single item possible by only having 1% of the blocks to work with. We have all these hallways dedicated to all the different items. A through Z. And we acquired all the different mobs in the game. Hostiles, neutrals, and even passive. And many more, like the bosses. We're actually just going to record the next bit. I think I'm just going to wait till nighttime to sleep for the night so we can have a sunny day. We found it in both mansions, but it was actually my second and third mansion because my first one I raided before they didn't have the trims. Oh, okay, makes sense. Now it says Windows plus Control Shift B reloads graphics card, but I don't know if that would fix my problem. Actually, I don't really know what my problem is. Every once in a while, my graphics card will just crash if I have too many things running. If I'm trying to like record while doing Minecraft while streaming. And then, like I said, the graphics card hardly does anything to start with. Like, my graphics card is only like 25% right now. My CPU that actually does most of the work. There was a way to make the graphics card do more work, and that way the CPU could do less work. Okay, let's wait until it's nighttime so we can sleep. And then we'll tour the bosses, because we not only collect every mob, we collected the bosses as well. Are you using built-in graphics? No, I have a dedicated graphics. That's why I said my graphics card crashed. I think that can only really occur if you have actual graphics card. Okay, so let's push the record button. So besides the Elder Guardian down here, we also have the other two bosses. We have the Dragon, which we obviously would not want to have in with all the other mobs. We have it way up in the sky. And if people want to, they have this nice little telescope where we could that way it's plenty far so it doesn't come down and attack any players and end up destroying some of the land. You can see it way up there. Let's go ahead and check it out. See how it's doing. We did put in a bunch of blocks so that all the nodes are being held up. So it actually won't attack anybody. Even if you come up here and AFK, it won't end up perching. And it won't even send you any of the fireballs. It's pretty cool just to have the dragon here flying around and spawn, and its health bar doesn't actually show up at the top, but you can see we do got the Wither's health bar that we renamed. Let's go ahead and check out the Wither. We don't have the Wither above the mob. We don't have the Wither above the zoo, but we instead have it below the zoo. So let's head over there. So down here in the shadow of the entire museum and zoo, we have our cobble. We have the cobble generators, which are actually holding the wither in place. So if you look here, we have a huge pillar of cobble, and in the center is the wither. And he's being completely contained. So every time he breaks any blocks, the blocks are just being replaced. It's really cool because he does have a name tag, and we can use that to actually let everybody spawn. We can actually use that to send a message to everybody in spawn, such as a rickroll. And despite this not actually being a real wither cage, it's worked wonders for our lovely display here. That way we can actually contain every mob in the game, all here in the spawn area. We also acquired every single advancement possible. Zooming through the overworld ones. And knocking out the nether ones, including getting the elytras. With the nether ones being some of the most difficult, like finding those bastions. To actually loot a new fresh chest. As well as getting every single potion effect. Which included getting the Elder Guardian and the Shulker. All into our spawn chunks. For the Venture one, we had some pretty tough ones as well, like getting every single biome. And killing all the hostile mobs. Including the Elder Guardian. For husbandry, you would think it'd be pretty simple, but that means you also have to do the balanced diet, including the enchanted golden apple. Getting all the different types of cats, and getting every single passive mob, and getting all the different mob, and breeding all the mobs. I really love how the advancements encourage players to go and do things that you might not normally do. But for this world, it's just downright. But for this world, it was a downright struggle to get them all. Ooh. Okay, so I think I recorded all the important parts. Is there anything you want to take a look at, THK? Yeah, we're 1.18, so we don't have to do the skulk thing. What's it called? But did you want to look at your big perimeter area? Or do you have any other faraway projects? I don't think I ever looked at any of those faraway projects. Illusioner, yeah, they should add illusioners into the vanilla game. Only half done, that's fine.
Alright, so let's go into the nether. It's semi far away, so make sure you have good rockets.
Okay.
We need to put an ender chest somewhere around here.
They put in a ender pearl stasis. Google 118 to find the mob. Somebody's gonna do the falling item glitch here. Falling item glitch. What's mob 1.18 that you're thinking of? That's illusioner. That's not in vanilla. It's not the giant either. Also, we were talking about potential things that we can do for next season. Oh, a few people added some suggestions. So we said the structure only void world. Dev added the farm everything. THK talked about collecting all the mobs, going through the versions. Waterlogged world. There were some other ones that were mentioned. I guess I can add those to the list. There was also cave only world. Area is world doesn't have biomes, but only caves of different sorts. Or could be solid world. Solid world with no caves, but ores, etc. What else people mentioned? Also, if you head out there, THK, I can also just teleport to you. Spectate you.
Okay.
I mean, unless it's not that far in the nether. You know,
it's about 5,000 blocks. It's maybe even more than 5,000 because it's 50,000 blocks in the other world, so 50,000 divided by 8.
Okay. I guess we can fly out there. I think I got enough rockets. The Elytra's pretty good. Difference is giant and illusioner. What about giant illusioner? Yes, to say every possible mob, not every mob. There's a difference between you. Hero spawner and such. Who's 2HK? He's this person. Oh, the controller just dropped out. There. Oh, he's right here. Thought we were playing Bedrock?
Okay, it is. Which direction is it in?
I finally used those Duration 3 rockets.
I think it's over this way. 6,000 blocks this way.
Can you write out the coordinates in case I lose you, which I probably will?
Yeah.
How do I read that? Is the first number, the first three numbers?
I don't know. I have a mod and it's supposed to be readable by the mod. Let me just get the coordinates for you. Minus 5,700. Oh, minus 5,732. 129 and 1,461.
Okay, so it's the first three digits.
Yeah, so that's the XYZ.
Okay, so it's negative, positive, mostly negative.
So it's almost straight that way,
Okay.
but it's slightly to the left.
Okay. I didn't do so. Just bonk my head against it.
Your stream is like 30 seconds behind your audio coming through Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I should double check it. You don't think it's
I've
latency?
refreshed. I've refreshed the browser several times, and it's still the same.
You don't think
Oh,
it's like
these
the
are with-
latency between...
No, it's never done this before. It's probably because your stream crashed, and then when you redid it, it's just been weird. This is where those level 3 rockets come in.
Yeah. I got a couple of them still left to use up.
If you like go really high into the air, like 300-400 blocks, and you can angle downwards, you can coast. Save rockets.
Okay, I'm already at 1,000. What did you say? Okay, about 6,000.
You need to angle a little bit more to the left.
Bedrock Farlands? It kind of does look like that. Because the Bedrock Farlands look different than the Java ones. They're more island-like.
Ooh, if we do the next season, wow, if we do the get all the raiders from everything, we can. If we go below 1.8, we can actually visit the Farlands.
Hmm.
At least we can load up the area, maybe. And then when we update, the area should still be loaded, and when it becomes more feasible to visit that with like Elytris or something.
Do Bedrock players have any type of like F3 at all? Can they see the coordinates?
I don't play Bedrock.
In the chat now.
From what I remember, there was no F3 screen, and I think I remember something about people complaining about the F3 screen. And when the mob vote, the glare came out, they were like, "Oh, this is something that'll help Bedrock players because
Oh
they don't have
yeah.
F3 screen."
Okay.
Now I'm not sure if they've added something since then, but that was as recently as the glare from mob vote that they didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in Twitch chat says they do have something called coordinates on.
Okay. Is that something you can like toggle with your settings?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, we're at 14.
Totem in hand in case you break your face against a rock.
Ooh, you actually got her pretty close. I just pick up like
Oh
experiment.
wow, you're ahead of me.
I think you're doing like more gliding, and I was just kind of zooming straight towards it. Capture me just coordinates. Okay.
Oh wow, you got it spot on.
Yeah. I was trying to
I'm
kind of pay
right
attention
behind
to it a
you.
little bit.
Somebody came in here and took all my zombies away. I had
This is a project that you and who else did?
Dev,
Dev,
not
okay.
found. Yeah, this is if you look to your
Oh, hold on. Push record.
left.
So we're out here at a project that Dev and THK have been working on. It's quite far out, over 5,000 blocks away from the Nether Hub. And what in the world is going on over here?
The thing is, we needed this is a while ago, and by the way, we abandoned this project because Raise Grid's coming to an end. But the idea was that this was in a specific biome that we needed it to be in for increased rates or something or the other. So we built this absolutely huge world eater. I sent you a screenshot, and maybe you can like put it in your video when you make it. Of the world eater that we made, and this world eater shifted. What it did is it rained TNT down on the area below it, and that it had like a flying machine that snaked back and forth. It flew back and forth, and when it hit the flying machine, the world eater, it would move it forward by one, and then it would get redirected backwards. And then there was a second flying machine over there that when this flying machine crashed into it, it would send it back, but the second flying machine would move forward by a couple blocks. So the flying machine would always move forward every 30 seconds, because when this one moved forward, the rebounder one at the back, they moved forward.
Did you have the fly machines here?
We took them down.
Oh, really?
Because we were going to move them over to do the fly machine. This perimeter is so huge. It's about 400 blocks long and wide. And we were doing it half at a time, because otherwise the render distance would be too bad, I think, if I remember it. So we would it would not be able to do it all at once.
Okay.
So yeah.
You have a wither skeleton farm here.
Yeah. So even with half the perimeter done, this is ouch. It's pretty efficient. Those 2 stacks wither skulls I gave you the other day was like 15 minutes worth of farming.
I see. So this uses the method I showed with piglins. Pull them to the center and then drop them down so the player can kill them.
Yeah, I didn't build this farm. I came back and somebody had found our area and built this farm because the community one gives you 2 wither skulls an hour. Whereas this one gives you like, you know, but I blocked them up because I planned to make them. It relies on the wither skeletons wandering afterwards. And I did not like that because, you know, if you just have wither skeletons standing around, then, you know, it's a waste of spawns.
Oh, so it's supposed to make them
yeah.
fall, and then they just pushed them to the center.
Yeah, but they got stuck sometimes and they would stop moving, and I planned to put a iron golem in the middle so that they walk over towards it instead of just walking.
Gotcha.
But this is the perimeter that we made.
So did you make it for the wither skeleton farm?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
That was
wow.
the idea, because the wither skeleton farm at near spawn was, you know, producing like 1 or 2 wither skeleton skulls an hour. And we wanted to put beacons all over spawn, so that's why we made this. We'll probably make this on the next server, the next series, but yeah, this is. And then if you come back over here, where is it? I lost it now. This way? Oh, back over here to the. What direction is this? Anyway, we had a Ouch! Something hit me.
Something hits you.
We had a zombie villager thing here because I think this was in a basalt delta, I think, or something. There's a basalt delta over there somewhere, I think. And ghasts and magma cubes and stuff could spawn on it, and if the magma cube, if the ghast shot you, it would blow up the slime blocks. And if the magma cubes were on there, they would sometimes jump on the minecarts with the TNTs on them. So we couldn't have that. So we built this mob switch over here with like 200 zombies in it. Somebody came and pinched my zombies after I was done. But this is where they were. And then if you come through this portal over here, this is a chunk loader farm, a chunk loader portal. So yeah, don't be burned. Which way is it? It's this way. So if you follow me through here, did you turn on like?
I did.
Pushing around, yeah.
Yeah, so we could push mobs.
That's about 400 blocks this way. I have my render distance down because
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Because of lag. I turn it up so I can actually see what's going on here.
Wait, I think I fell into it. Oh, let's go spectator.
Okay, so this is something that me and Dev worked on as well. So right at the top over here, there are 6 modules with villager breeding posts, right? And the idea was that the villagers breed, they have a baby, they can't go to the bed, but the baby tries, the baby falls in there, and when they do, they trip a tripwire over there, which turns this section off for 5 minutes, because that's how long the cooldown is for breeding. And then when it turns back on, it gives them food and they breed again. You can see over here the little thing we have here. So, for example, I think on means that can't remember. On either means when the lights are on, it either means they're on cooldown or they're ready to breed. One of the two. We had a little system set up here. We had AFK this because it's supposed to be automatic. And you sit here and you click the bed repeatedly, and it gets it keeps it daytime, so that the villagers, I think they only breed during the daytime, so this keeps it daytime, so that you can have maximum output. And then the idea is that when the villagers come down here, they sit in this area over underneath here, and you can see that there is honey, so that they get washed down in here and they stand on the honey blocks and they can't jump back out, so that they're stuck in here. And when they grow up, they get they swim, the hitboxes expands and they swim up through this thing here. So while they're babies, they're 1 block tall, they can't jump, and when they're grown up, they can they grow up and they get in this water stream and they go down here, and there's a zombie over here somewhere. There's supposed to be a zombie over here somewhere. Oh wait, no, there was no zombie here. Okay, so they get put into the silo, right? And there are iron pressure plates here. So when 10 of the villagers are standing on this, it increases by 1 strength, and then when 20 stand on it, it increases by 2. And max entity cramming is 23. So what we do is when there are 20 on here, it switches things out so that the water will go and push them over to the next silo. So you can store 20 villagers per silo. And then it automatically moves it over to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and then after it gets to the end, it swaps over. And so you can store about 200 villagers here at once. So you just had to AFK overnight, maybe a couple nights. And then the villagers will then... And I just realized I have my villager entities off, so I can't actually see them. Let me disable that. And then when it's full, then the whole machine turns off, all of it. They won't breed it. They won't breed anymore. They won't dispense any food. And then Dev and I can stand here and make a trade with the villagers. So the idea is that villagers, when you zombify them, they count towards the hostile mob cap.
Yeah, it's actually something that I actually discovered initially, and then I showed it in a video during a snapshot.
So yeah, we would trade with them and then send them off into the nether, and then we had a zombie in there, in the nether portal, and as soon as they went through, they got converted into a zombie villager.
I see.
And then the next one came through, and we just emptied the silo, all the silos, with the button up here, and they all went into the air. And then when that all finished, we had our mob switch, and after that happened, then we could make our perimeter on the other side without fear of the
nice
ghasts and magnet cubes and stuff messing things up. And then we did plan to move out here because of the lag of the spawn chunks. We planned to make like all of the farms and stuff over here, but then Raise Grid started to come to an end, and we're like, oh, well, it's not worth it anymore.
This is really far out.
This is really far out. I think was it? I can't remember the other guy's name. It was Dev, and there was somebody else.
Sandstorm?
The guy who built the huge Sandstorm. That's the one. He moved his base to 1 million blocks away from spawn.
Yeah, I can't remember if I toured that or not.
He built an entire area around there. I never went that far because took this long to get 50,000 blocks out. But yeah, I think he built a base out there. And yeah, this is what we built. This took us took us a week, maybe a week and a half to make, and then the perimeter took us another week and a half-ish to make as well.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was pretty good. It took us sorry, a week and a half to make. It took us about a month and a half to design the world eater. We didn't want one that goes back and forth.
Oh yeah,
We
the
wanted
permameter
one
thing.
that stops over the blocks and destroys it, and then moves forward after 30 seconds. And it took us like a month and a half to design that in a creative world.
Do you have any footage of it running?
Now I just think about it, I do have I think I did a replay mod on it.
Oh, that's perfect.
I am not sure where that is. I'm sure that I uploaded it somewhere, or I sent it to dev over Discord or something, so I'll have to look for it. But I'm sure that I have it. I just have to look for it and find it for you. And if not, I think we have the schematics. And we could.
Well, I guess when I put this in the video, it'd be cool to see it actually flying around or moving.
I'm sure I made a replay mod on it. Because part of it exploded a little bit, and I wanted to see what was transmitted. So I'll have to look at that for you, and then I'll send it to you over the course of the next couple days. And Dev's gone to bed, so I can't even ask him for it.
Oh yeah, you can send a message. What's the thing that's way up in the sky?
We were not about to transport a villager 25,000, 50,000 blocks, so we just made a dark room here.
Oh.
So that we could spawn a zombie villager here and then cure it.
That's smart.
Yeah, we were not about to do that. I think we do have a couple over here. Oh, over here. Look at this.
Coming?
This is where the mob switch went.
Oh.
Somebody, the same person who made the wither skeleton farm, couldn't use it because all the zombies were there taking up the mob cap, so he moved them to the other world. Not all of them are doing that because we were noobs and dropped items in there sometimes, and the zombies picked them up. But there are about 250, 300 zombies in there. And
well, the pickup items don't count?
Yeah, the ones that pick up items don't count on mob cap. And the scaffolding actually stops the entity crabbing.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is nice. Okay, so yeah, besides my jockey farm, this is the other big project that we had going on.
These type of machines where you custom build them, they always look really cool. Just sitting in the air.
I love custom building my redstone because yeah, I used to just try to follow tutorials and stuff, but then I made myself a redstone testing world. And now I know a lot of redstone and all of the ins and outs of it, and now I just love to just open a testing world and just make what I need.
That's it. Something how like so much more satisfying when you do that.
It is. I remember the first thing I made for myself without using the tutorial was a villager breeding thing. I was a villager trading hall, I think. And then I've had that redstone world for about 7 years now. And when I started it, I was a complete noob at redstone, and now I would say I'm pretty advanced at redstone. And it's pretty good skills because I can think and adapt to what I need on the fly. I don't have to look for an obscure tutorial and follow it on YouTube. I can sort of understand how it should go, and then do that.
I'm gonna start flying back to spawn.
You could just throw your stuff in the ender chest and then die.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
You can come back. Don't come back through the other portal, otherwise you'll come into the zombie area.
I'll turn to a zombie.
No, come back through the portal with the fire, otherwise you'll come into the zombie area.
And I said, what's the seed? Oh, the seed is posted for the reporters on the Discord. I'll have to break your bed because I accidentally clicked on it.
That's fine. I have a shulker box here. So
Actually, I think you slept in it too, so you would have to break it.
I would have to break it, yeah. Here is a shulker box for you to throw your stuff in, so that you can just use one entity, one slot.
Okay, thank you.
Here is one for me. I think I have an ender chest here somewhere, I hope. Yeah, it's behind you. Don't forget your armor.
I think everything. Your skin looks so... The way you have the eyes on the back. Oh, okay, I didn't pick up your thing.
Do I? Oh, I do. I used to have a cape on, but I don't have.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure I put this in the ender chest. Otherwise it's sitting out here. How am I supposed to die?
Slowly. Alright,
okay, you have a totem, by the way.
It doesn't matter. I don't have space. Oh, what?
What?
I hit a block on the way down deliberately so I could pop my totem.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh no, my 50,000 XP levels. Oh, you
What?
placed the bed back in the same spot.
Wait, I thought you could place it on the same spot. I thought you just had to
No,
break
you
it.
can't.
Okay, different spot.
I placed it in a different spot
Hey, made it back to spawn. Oh yeah, I forgot spawn's way up there.
now.
I'm so glad someone hit this water down. Because I remember someone said that they kept falling from down spawn and they just kept dying. That's nice.
I think I remember the same sort of thing happening when I first started the game. When I first started on Race Grid.
Okay, it's in this spot.
That awkward moment when you leave your box at the other place 50,000 blocks away.
That would be bad. I almost did that. I looked at you.
What happened? Now your elytra and your armor and your stuff are all the way over there. And you're like, well, at least the season's over. I have to go back for it.
Just call it a donation. Yeah, you can have it.
Cool. So what now?
Oh, I think that's good. I recorded all the bits. Might come back and record some other bits. Oh, I have to record the Wandering Trader, so I think I'm actually going to go back. AFK the Wandering Trader. And if anyone else has anything that they want to tour...
So the other order of business, I thought a cool way maybe to showcase the World Eater I made.
Oh, you're talking about the Perimeter Maker?
Perimeter Maker, yeah. So you know how I have that big boom redemption?
Uh-huh.
Make that, instead of having Ender Dragons and stuff, destroy the spawn. Or maybe as well as that.
Oh, yeah.
Is have that TNT thing. Like when you're done with Race Grid, make a copy and then have that World Eater just destroy the spawn area. Maybe. I don't know. The Ender Dragon and Wither sound a lot more fun, but
I mean, you could do all of them, too. Where's the dragons?
The Ender Dragon flies through the fly machine.
Yeah, the dragons probably would push each other and then send one into the fly machine. It was a little bit...
You turn off Actually, you can't turn off block breaking because you need the interagons to break blocks.
Yeah. I guess let me know what you think. Well, I'll FK this. Oh, I've got to open this trapdoor. Close it. I can click on the Wandering Trader when it comes here. And that way you get Wandering Trader, and then I'll record about the Wandering Trader part. And then that should be it,
Ooh,
other than if you want to show me something.
I didn't show you something. Come here. Come to the museum.
Okay. Actually just use this portal. Ah, okay, I got nipples. I forgot about this. And this is the shortcut. Hopefully it's a shortcut.
Vacation begins when, or a server tour begins when Ray says I know a shortcut.
3 hours later. Okay, I think I see ya.
I don't even know you are because your stream is like 30 seconds behind.
Is that weird? Okay.
One more exclusive mob. There you go. Hold on, let me get my die out. Hold on, I need with a boat. I need a boat. Or a piston.
I think you can keep pushing me.
And die that. Green shot. There you go. Museum complete. The rarest mob of all.
Wow. That's so clever.
I was gonna say, did you make sure to get milk before you went in there?
I had no clue what you were gonna even do. I was like kind of confused, and then I see my name, and I thought, okay, that's a nice joke. And then you start pushing me. I'm like, wait, what? But that would be a good outro, like at the very end of the episode. Just play that of you pushing me.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then just fade out.
Tube.
That'd be perfect. Put NPC there. Long distance shortcut, says RDJ. Nice. I guess next Sunday we'll talk about potential future seasons. Dedicate a whole stream to it. I'll make sure to try to put an announcement out, let people know that they have something to show me that didn't get recorded. Let me know. And I will, if they here to get the Wandering Trader. Actually, I think I can let the Wandering Trader to go into the Nether. I think that should be fine. Because it should also be unloaded. I don't think anyone's loading the Nether. I just have to AFK here. I don't have to hold down right click. The right click thing was pretty cool though. No. Okay, there's my socials. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. Actually, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours. About 3 hours, 20 minutes? No, around 3 hours. Because I forgot I started streaming a little bit late. We are going to continue the fun by raiding a fellow Minecraft streamer. So stick around, guys. We can raid. That's a big party. Let's find somebody else to raid. As I do that, screw up my social links. If you haven't seen the new video that I put out yesterday on my YouTube channel, check it out. Let's raid the hot dish. We haven't raided them for a while. I think they took a little break from streaming. Let's see if they're doing Minecraft. Are they doing Minecraft? Maybe they're not doing Minecraft. I don't know. How about... How about raid Gunfire? They're definitely doing Minecraft. They're actually currently playing on the truly Bedrock server, so let's raid them. Raid Gunfire. You guys know Gunfire is? She is a fellow YouTuber and Twitch streamer here on the Twitch streams, and also often hops in with raids, so let's support them by dropping them a raid. As always, you guys can copy the raid message you see in chat. We'll spam that in her chat, let her know that we're coming in with a raid. Throw in some tape emote as well. Thanks guys for tuning in for the finale of Raids Grid. A lot of fun. Really had the enjoyment of kind of like focusing on goals that we knew we wanted to acquire and actually going after those. We'll see what we can think of for the next season. That's probably what we'll be working on next Sunday. Dedicate a whole stream to thinking about it. It might take, months for us to come up with the next season, but I think if we put good thought to it, we should come up with some pretty cool ideas. So look forward to that. As always, appreciate you guys hanging in. Thanks to everybody. Remember to use your Amazon Prime